And the upcoming one came from Italy, and he is an assistant professor at the University of Bari and also co-founder and digital learning development manager at Osel. He is currently a researcher in computer science at the Economics and Finance Department of the mentioned university, and he will talk about, and now the really long topic, an artificial intelligence-based framework for accrediting and recognizing prior experience and learning of entrepreneurs in the EU, Alessandro Pagano, sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm very excited to be here, to speak with you, and I'm very happy because the previous presentation are very in line of what we are talking about. So I just want to start with a question: AI for humans or humans for AI? So we have to talk about what AI can do for humans. So, for example, probably we can use AI to automatize some process. We can use AI to summarize text. We can use AI to data analytics, and so on. And we are afraid, probably, in this case, for this point of view, that AI can replace our workplaces, that AI can replace our job. But then we have to mention, we have to focus our attention about how humans can do for AI. Now we are here, and we are here for AI, in this case. We are here to understand how AI must be used. We are here to understand how AI can help us. So probably we have to focus our attention on how our professional environment can change with the AI. So it's all about ethical, probably, philosophical topics about what humans can do for AI. So probably we have to mix what AI can do for humans and what humans can do for AI. Here, in my presentation, I want to share the experience that we gained in the ARPEL project, that is Erasmus Plus project funded by the European Union. I want to show you a brief overview on what RPL is, the results of the RPL, and the future of RPL with the implementation of AI. And the AI impact, the possible impact of the AI on the RPL project. So RPL stands for Accreditation and Recognition of Prior Experiences and Learning. It's a project funded by the Erasmus Plus program by the European Union. And in 2020, if I remember well, Advenio Academy, a Maltese company, asked for the Erasmus Plus program to found an accreditation and recognition of prior experience and learning program. The regulator of Maltese universities give us the possibility to structure a learning program, a learning path, to build competencies for entrepreneurship. Those are some of the partners involved in this project. We have academic partners, my university, University of Bari, University of Žilina from Slovakia, University of Ioannina from Greece, and University of Vilnius from Lithuania. And then two Maltese and one from Malta and one from Belgium companies involved in developing the project. The RPL scope is leverage the infrastructure and competencies of the partners in e-learning and the collective expertise and resources of the partner to provide 3 sets of deliverables. The first one is the research on the best practice of RPL in the field of business studies, so for entrepreneurship. And then the design and development of an online bachelor's degree in entrepreneurship. And then a post-implementation research to identify the effectiveness of the RPL process in the recruitment of students for the program. So we start to imagine what could be a good starting point for our bachelor's degree. And we found that sometimes we have entrepreneurs that they are not graduated because they don't have time, because they just focus on the business. And sometimes they have some prior experience, their prior learning, not just related to their business, but also, for example, they knows how to play piano, or they just, I don't know, has some leadership skills because they were probably a swimming teacher, I don't know. So they had some prior skills, they are prior learning, they have prior experience. And we want to, one of the goals that we want to achieve is to intercept those prior skills and to recognize those prior skills, to recognize some ACTS credits for the bachelor's degree programs. We have 180 ACTS credits for the whole program, and we are able to recognize 90 ACTS credits, so 50% of the total amount of the credits. Then, after the recognition of prior learning process, that is quite complex, and then we will see, then they enter in the online platform and they can choose what they want to follow. And those are the modules. The modules are designed for entrepreneurs. So managing a business, managing people, ICT and applications, business simulation, creativity, innovation. All those modules are pre-recorded in e-learning platform, but then we have face-to-face moments, we have an activity, so the program is very, very interactive. Let's focus a little on the RPL achievements. We conduct a survey within the partners and within the students. So in the case of the partners, we can see that the results are excellent for the project planning, the reporting results, for example. We have some rooms of improvement on the official website. Every time the official website, many people says it could be informative. It's not so informative. They want to be more informative and so on. We have also a good evaluation in the RPL online platform for the validator. We have a good rating for the administrative staff. So I want to focus the attention on the results because they want then to improve our process. And that's the student survey. We have an excellent results and some good results on the overall effectiveness of the process, but with some rooms of improvement in the official website and in the RPL application. The interview session is good. The interview session is useful to confirm the prior skills, the prior knowledge. But then, okay, we are good in this program. We have some rooms of improvement, but how to improve RPL in the near future? We have a lot of rooms of improvement. The artificial intelligence can significantly improve the efficiency of the RPL process to provide stakeholders with a more complete and fulfilling experience. But who are the stakeholders of a RPL project, but a project like the RPL? the administrative staff, the marketeers, the students, and when I talk about students, I referring about potential students, real students, and the past students also. Then the teachers, why not? Because also the teachers needs to be involved in the process. The AI, just come back. What we want to achieve, what we want to develop, just in the point, a website chatbot. We want to improve the application process, so we want to rebuild the application process. We want to add some automatic video subtitles, and then I want to explain how. And then we want to add a technology, an old technology probably, because the artificial intelligence is not born today. It is the active tutorship that is an established technology and methodology in e-learning solution. So, starting from the website chatbot, we will use ChatGPT large language model. The algorithm must be trained using the project documentation. So, in line what we are saying this morning and what we are saying till now, the information that the chatbot will deliver will be reliable because they are based on the documentation provided by the European Commission, provided by the RPL staff, administrative staff. The chatbot would be able to respond correctly to any request for information inside the website. The support will be multilingual, and the user who has shown difficulty in finding information will be able to count on the direct help with the chat. Then, probably the most ambitious part, the application process rebuild. This is the application process right now. A user can register to the RPL website, then he has to verify his email. Then he has to log in to the dashboard and complete the profile, uploading the supporting document. Then the supporting document will be evaluated by an administrative staff, a person, and then we have the evaluation interview that brings us to the final validation process. We have 199 applicants. This is the funnel of the RPL process. We have 199 applicants. 83 start the RPL process, and just 12 passed the RPL process successfully. Don't ask me why. I know why, but there are many reasons. Probably the most important reason is that something is going wrong inside the application and verification of the documents. So sometimes I can upload a document that is not readable. Sometimes I can upload some document that is not recognized by the European Commission. Sometimes I can upload some documents that are not, verified from a public body, from a university. So the funnel is very rigid. This is the application process, and that we want to rebuild. So the step one is follow up on the inactive registration. There is an Ashwara, that is an administrative woman that works with RPL process. That takes about 5 minutes to follow up to candidates that do not verify that their correct mail. Then she sent the reminders to complete the information on step one, and another 5 minutes per application to check the application status. Then another 5 minutes per application to check the application status and send the reminders to upload the documentation in step 2. And then 4 hours per application in order to verify the documents. And then probably ask to submit the documents again or to integrate the documentation and then verify again for at least, I don't know, 1 hour, probably. But we want to rebuild this application process. We want to automate the email reminding process. It's not an artificial intelligence related topic, but we want to automate this. Check whether all support documents for the claims mentioned in step 1 are uploaded by the students, and this could be an artificial intelligence task, as we saw before. We can scan the document, we can parse the document, and we can fill a form to check if all the required information are inside the application. Check whether they are in English language or proper translation are available for the other languages, for example. Because AI's large language model are multi-language, so I can work with multi-language support. And then follow up on any missing documentation or declaration from students and updating the system-generated ACTS score in case of any issue within the application. So in this case, I can contact directly, automatically, the students and tell him that he has to integrate the application. Then, step 3 and 4. Coordinate and prepare support documentation for the evaluation interview, 4 hours per application. Auto-generate, an AI model can auto-generate the final report and suggest topic for the evaluation interview. So, a large language model can suggest teachers some questions to pose to the students in the interview. It's just a suggestion. I want to underline that it's just a suggestion. And then, the step 4, coordinate the validation process. 1.5 hours per application. In this case, we want to leave this task human, completely human-based. Because one of the strengths of the RPL process that we saw in the slides with the graphs is the human intervention in the interview process, in the interview steps. So in this case, we want to coordinate the validation process with the human intervention without AI. Then, automatic video subtitles. Through artificial intelligence, it would be possible to carry out subtitling on the fly for all the master's video lessons. It's mandatory for all the students to be proficient in English, but sometimes in the lesson, teachers are using some specialized languages, some specialized terms, and it's not so easy to follow the business English, for example, or technical English. So students could be able to interact with teachers and peers without language barriers with this automatic video subtitles and automatic translation of the meetings. And then one of the most ambitious from the technical side is the active tutorship. An autonomous tutor governed by deep learning mechanism can access and read students' usage data within the platform. So we have like a big brother that watch the platform, analyze data, and knows what the students are doing in the online platform. This is not quite new technology, but it's a technology that is probably we are facing a revolution in this methodology with the new large language model technology. An active tutorship strategy and technology allows us to stimulate conversation on the forums by responding to open topics and asking questions. So AI can stimulate students like a real tutor. So it enhances engagement and participation, but also forces a collaborative learning environment. Then it could suggest personalized and deeper information to students. When a student struggles with a particular concept or topics, the AI tutor can identify the knowledge gap and suggest some in-depth resource, some supplementary or related resources. So it empowers learners to take charge of their education. So in this case, AI tool can also assess the learning style of a student. So someone is, I don't know, wants to hear some podcast, someone wants to watch videos, someone wants to read papers. So he can intercept the learning styles and deliver the right content to the right student. And can answer to the student's question through complex responses. And in this case, we use ChatGPT, we want to use ChatGPT with not the internet, not because we want reliable information. We want to trust the information that the AI tool delivers to the students. So we want to train this model with the didactic material provided by the teachers. So in this case, if a student asks for an explanation, the AI tutor can respond by taking reliable information from the teaching resources that the teacher has made available. And probably can summarize and give summary to the students. Students love summary, you know. Then predicts students' performances. AI-driven analytics can transform the education landscape by enabling early intervention. I can get notified as a teacher that some students are not downloading the teaching material, are not viewing the videos, are not interacting in the forums. So I can act promptly to save the students from failing. Identify critical situations in time and report them to the teachers on time. So in this case, it's a very useful tool for teacher. So it's a tool for humans in this case. So the artificial intelligence is not a new concept in e-learning. I forgot to mention that for this application, my company, Osel, is involved. It's not fair, but just a little marketing for my company. But we are involved in e-learning, so that's why I'm saying that AI is not a new technology for e-learning. But we are facing a revolution with the large language models. Artificial intelligence is not a new concept, and AI application in our project is a great example on how AI implementation can increase the process efficiency and open up new scenarios. I want to come back to the first question, AI for humans or humans for AI. In this case, probably, we have both point of view collapsed in this implementation, because we have AI for humans when we are talking about active tutorship, for example. But active tutorship is also humans for AI, because teachers has to prepare the didactic materials knowing that a large language model will read them. The teacher has to know that an automatic report will be delivered to identify criticism on the students' performances. Another point of view, to conclude. Another point of view is in the academic side, because we have to evaluate students' performances. We have to evaluate students' thesis. We have to evaluate students' final project. And how to be sure that they are not using ChatGPT to generate text in their thesis. teachers are always afraid that some students are cheating. For me, it's not a real big problem. We were afraid when Microsoft launches Encarta, is CD-ROM encyclopedia. We were afraid with Google search engine, and we were afraid with Wikipedia, and we were afraid now with ChatGPT. It's not a big problem because we have to teach students how to use it to generate good text, and to recognize a good text, I have to know how to write a good text, to recognize a good text. So probably when I read some thesis, I'm asking, it's original or is ChatGPT generated? It's not a problem for me, but I want that the students can use ChatGPT knowing what he's doing. So I asking to my students to add the prompt of ChatGPT that they use to generate the text, if they are using ChatGPT, like a citation. I was asking to add a citation from Wikipedia. If you are taking text from Wikipedia, just add it into citation. Because one of my teachers says, copy without citing is plagiarism. Copy with citation is research. And so I am following this route, and I tell to my students that they have to specify what is the prompt. And I want to, and this is I'm rigid for this. I want that the students can verify what ChatGPT says. Because as we saw, ChatGPT sometimes deliver not so reliable information and not so reliable references. I have 3 minutes left, and I want to tell you a story. 1 month ago, I wrote a paper for a conference. I'm wrong. I'm not wrote a paper. ChatGPT write a paper for me for a conference, and I want to try if the academic board will accept my paper. The paper is accepted in the first stages. Then I declare, I uncover my mask. I declare that I'm using ChatGPT completely, just to, I'm using Writeful. It's another AI tool just to correct some typos and give some academic sound of my article. But it's totally AI written. And they accept the draft. Then I declare that I use AI to write my paper, and they publish the paper, and with the acknowledgement, a disclaimer, that this is an AI-generated text. So, it's fair? I don't know. It's fair as long as you declare that you are using it. I'm trying to not to cheat because I declare, but I'm trying to see what happens. Then I read that Springer, that is one of the most important academic publishing, declares that you can use ChatGPT, but you have to declare it. You have to declare it, and you have to cite what prompts are used, and what are the papers that you are reading for the research. So I think that by adopting a balanced and ethical approach to AI development and deployment, we can create a win-win situation where AI serves human, and human can learn how to use AI. Okay. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Alessandro. Time for questions. So Slido is on again for you if you want to ask something. I will just elaborate on the last story you told us that you wrote a paper thanks to ChatGPT.
Yeah, I can send you the link also to share.
Okay, thank you.
I think that they are curious to read the paper.
Yeah, I would love to as well. I'm just thinking of, isn't it like, and now I will use the word like killing ideas, or you know what I mean, that you, otherwise you would put there your ideas, your thoughts and everything. Now you just when I put it simply, just took what ChatGPT's ideas were and put on paper. Or
you have to use, I think that you have to use ChatGPT like a member of your team to perform a brainstorming.
Okay.
It's like another member. Mm-hmm. So, for example, a client asks us for a suggestion for a course about sustainability for his company. The company is Brembo Brakes. It's wide known. They ask for a title suggestion for this course, and we are brainstorming for a title suggestion. Then we ask ChatGPT, we have these ideas. What do you think? And it delivers some other ideas. Then we put those ideas into our brainstorming session, and then we put out with the output is a title mixed by ChatGPT suggestion and our ideas. Mm-hmm. So you have to use ChatGPT like to fertilize your ideas.
Yeah, another input within what you do. I'm also curious about the university approach towards ChatGPT and AI as such, because maybe how about the older generation? You know, aren't they a bit afraid, or maybe aren't they like that they don't want to use this ChatGPT because it's
someone ignores totally ChatGPT. Someone is afraid to this innovation, but like every innovation in our world is sometimes is scaring. So old professors are very scared about this, and they think that it's another way for the students to cheat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that could be the first thought when we are talking about AI. Can you, because you were telling us that you are asking the students if they used GPT or not. Are you able to recognize it without them telling you that they used it or not?
No.
No?
No. Even if there are some tools that can recognize text, but I tried some tests. I wrote a text by myself and put on the tools, and it's my own text, so it's original. Mm-hmm. And the tool says that I wrote this text with ChatGPT, so it's not reliable.
Okay.
So I think it's not a problem. Students has to demonstrate their competencies also in AI using.
Mm-hmm. About this ARPEL project, how does the cooperation with other universities work? Do you meet maybe on some regular basis? Because I saw there also Žilina.
Like every European project, we meet on 2-3 months basis. Mm-hmm. And then we had a large meeting, in this case in Malta, because the project is finished and we are searching for fundings right now for next Erasmus Plus call. So we meet. We meet on a regular basis.
So this is not your first time in Slovakia, or is it?
It's my first time in Slovakia because I missed the Žilina meeting. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Are you staying here in Košice for a few days?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No, I'm leaving tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I'm leaving tomorrow to Bari as well, so I'm going to talk to you later
Bari,
about
so
that.
we can
Yeah.
meet on the plane.
We've got one question in Slido. What is an average proportion of prompts versus generated text? Did all ideas and research structure come from you, or some were generated by ChatGPT?
No, the idea comes from me. The structure comes from me and ChatGPT, because I asked ChatGPT to give an example of the structure, then I modify something, but the text inside the paragraphs and the titles also are from ChatGPT.
What was the theme or topic of your AI-generated article?
It's quantum computing and learning analytics. I took some two topics that are probably far, and I'm asking ChatGPT, what are the implementation of quantum computing in learning analytics? And then ChatGPT tried to figure out how to solve this problem, this question.
And do you have maybe experience with ChatGPT that it just says like, I don't know, I don't have an idea?
I have experience that ChatGPT totally inventing the reply. Yeah. But ChatGPT never says, I don't know.
Okay. He says, or it says, it's interesting question, right? Again, the question about ARPEL, is it in Slovakia?
Yeah. It's in all European countries. You can apply on the website, is RPL4, with number 4, entrepreneur. So RPL4 entrepreneurship.com.
I think there are also more information within your bio and description on our platform within the web, within the conference. And I wanted to ask one more thing and I forgot now. Yes, about the students. Is it like virtual or do you meet them? This is the first question.
It's blended. So we meet the students online and they follow the pre-recorded lessons, e-lectures.
And do you also do for them kind of like exchange programs, you know, that they can come to maybe to Žilina, to the university?
Just for the last part of their program, they can sometimes they can spend some time in a company. But it depends on the board, the teacher's board, and the thesis that they want to do.
And within maybe the university that you're at, are there only Italians, or is it very varied?
It's all the European Union. So and also some South African students applies for the RPL project. But the bachelor's degree is recognized across the Europe.
What business spin-offs of the RPL projects could you expect?
We have to ask to Advenio e-Academy, that is the company that is involved in this business. I think that the e-learning is probably the most important business for a program like RPL. And I think that the innovative part of the RPL process is the recognition of prior learning. That is innovative because our university, for example, in Italy, but also in Slovakia, I spoke with Radovan Madlenak, that is professor from Žilina. We don't have, as an academia, a program that recognizes the prior learning. So it's not suitable for busy people. It's not suitable for entrepreneurs.
Okay.
That's why.
I think that was the last question. So thank you very much. That was Alessandro Pagano.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. I suppose that when you're leaving tomorrow, you are staying here today for the conference. So again, if you want to speak to Alessandro.